Hey everybody, I survived the hurricane and it didn't really hit us too hard. As you can see, we've got a lot of debris on the ground over here. We've got a lot of tree branches everywhere and the lake is very filled up right now, but it didn't overflow like last time. But all in all, everything's good. I still have power. Luckily, most of my friends have power and not a lot of damages in this area, thankfully. So I'm thinking, let's continue the grind. I want to get a shiny Galarian Bird and maybe we'll get one today. But first, I have a remoted Zamazenta raid that isn't shiny and it's a 2167. We got quite a few of those during the hurricane, weirdly enough, and you'll see a lot of the shinies we got while I was just waiting inside. But for now, let's pop that daily incense. So like I just said, let's pop this thing and see what happens. Luckily, I caught the Zamazenta on like the second ball. And of course, I want to see a shiny Galarian Bird. I don't even care which one it is. I just want any one of them. But it looks like we're starting off with a Carnivine that's on top of a rocket. That's a buff physique rocket though. I want to do that. But first, yeah, not a shiny one. Let's get him in his home. This Clifford took a little longer than expected. I don't want to do too many of these, especially while I'm doing the daily, because I don't want to miss a bird. But since he's here, maybe we'll get that shiny Shadow Galarian Zigzagoon. It'll look amazing. So, nope, not it. 102. Decent number. But now that we beat him, what do we got? Oh, we do get a bird. It's just a duck, though. We've got about like 4-ish minutes left on the daily, and I'm definitely gonna have to extend it a little bit, but we're not giving it a new attack. Let's do Roar of Time at least for an hour for now. I don't want to go with the full 2 right this moment, but we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll go the full 2. So far, though, the walk's been fine. Obviously, we have a lot of debris everywhere. People have already been cleaning it up and stuff. Plus, we've got an egg. Okay, Sobble. Are you a good Sobble? No. And, okay, the daily brought in a Nidoran female. But yeah, like I said, it's really not that bad here. I hope everybody in the Tampa area specifically did okay with this hurricane. I know a buddy of mine had a bit of flooding damage, so hopefully that gets solved soon. And I'm also really hoping we see a bird. I did pop this thing for an hour 2 days prior to the hurricane and didn't see a thing, so I'm hoping we see something. But now we're getting a lot of Absols, I guess, so that's kind of fun. Here's our first unique-ish spawn. Got him a choke. Cool enough, I guess. At least it's a guaranteed XL candy. And this is what we got to be cautious about. We got a tree limb here that brought down a miniature power line. Not great. On the upside, very visible because people already put up the caution tape, but these are things you got to look out for after a storm. The power lines didn't bring in a Zapdos, but there is a Dragonair. Again, XL candy. Of course, they're kind of a pain to catch though, but you know, still cool to see it. Here's a Donphan. It's an interesting spawn. I'm actually really looking forward to when the Paradoxes come into this game. They're not going to be here for quite some time, I'm sure, but the Paradox Donphans are really cool. I really like the Great Tusk more. I think Iron Treads is okay, but Great Tusk is really cool. But that being said though, please stay in your home. So as you can see right now, I am on a route. I'm doing this on purpose because this is a brand new route for me. I've never done this before, but I've actually tested it. When you do these routes, we get more spawns. The downside is when we're next to power spots, there is a good chance we could not click on it. There's a video on Twitter of a guy who got a Galarian Moltres, I believe, and it was stuck under a power spot and he could not click it. So I've been a little paranoid of that every time I get close to a power spot. As you can see, we just caught that cutie fly. It only just came in a little bit ago, so let's wait a couple of seconds and we should get our next spawn. Because again, on these brand new routes, your spawns actually seem to come in every 15 to 20 seconds as opposed to 30 to 40 seconds, which is actually pretty good. You can get even more spawns and even more chances of the Galarian Bird. Now, to be fully honest with you, I don't know what it's like if you decide to like pause the route and just keep walking and stuff like that. I don't know if it still counts, but it's still pretty cool. Also, boosted shiny, not shiny. But let's see what the next spawn is before we cut here. Looks like we got a Nidoran. All right, we're officially at the end of the route now, so let's claim the Zygarde cells, even though I'm maxed, so they don't really count for anything. And just before we wrap it up, I do think I'm gonna get myself another spawn, hopefully. I did catch the Meowth as well, so don't know why it's still there. But let's see if something else shows up just at the very end here, even though Mateo seems to not be here. Oh boy, a Bellsprout. All right, let's complete this route. I've started another route. Let's see what happens. I've never done this one either, so we'll hopefully get something good on this one. It goes on for a little bit. I can't seem to find any like huge routes though, you know what I mean? Like I want to find a really big route where we could just fully take advantage of it. But ever since people learned how to do shorter routes, I don't know if they really exist anymore. We've got cells here. We just got an Emolga, sadly. Didn't really want that, but let's click on it. But there's also a Clifford that I really want to do. But you know what? Let's do that before we wrap up this nice little route. But we've been getting a lot of spawns, which is fantastic. All right, Clifford, buddy old pal. Let's see that shiny Shadow. I really want to see it. And we got an egg. Completely forgot I had spaces for that, so that's great. But not a shiny Shadow. 100 exactly, though. Let's catch this thing real quick, and then we're going to head out and get more birds. Or at least hopefully get some birds. Another Clifford on a new route. This one, not shiny still. Really hope I see this one soon. But like I said, we're on a brand new route. We'll see what we get from it. Hopefully something good. I don't know if this is the spawn. Yes, this is the spawn. Okay. I do want to see that Galarian Bird, though. Again, I don't care. And I would like to get the shiny, of course, but I want to see one. Alrighty, let's see this Clifford. Also on a route. I don't know why Clifford loves routes so much, but he doesn't have shinies with him. Come on, Clifford. You're allowed to do it. I know you are. Turns out this route is way longer than I thought it was, which is fantastic. We've been getting a ton of spawns. Obviously, no no birds yet, otherwise you would have seen them, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool to see just how many do spawn on a new route. But something I'm gonna have to do really soon is I'm gonna have to extend this daily incense because it's not gonna last the entire route, I don't think. So you know what? Let's do it. We'll give ourselves another hour, though this is the last hour I can actually do with the thing, so bang. Oh no, looks like we could do an hour and 6. Why not? We'll just do the whole thing. I really hope that using all these candy and dust is gonna give me a Galarian Bird, but we'll have to wait and see. But I've been seeing a couple of these as well. Though admittedly, this is the first one I've seen all day of this one. Yet another Clifford on a route, which is kind of funny. Also, we do have a Sierra in a balloon, but first, come on, give me that shiny shadow. Now that we've done that, let's take a look and see what we got from the daily. Looks like a Dedenne, but of course I clicked on this guy, which is the route spawn. Come on, Dedenne, you brown? No, you're not. I'm gonna give it a couple seconds to see what our next route spawn is, and then I'm gonna do the Sierra in our balloon, but I don't wanna miss any route spawns. You never know what could show up. If it'll show up, of course. Where are you, bud? Yeah, alrighty. Got ourselves an Aeron. Let's do the Sierra real quick. Maybe we'll get another shiny shadow. This is the same area where I got the shiny shadow rolled, so maybe. And here's the Sierra. Are you blue? No, you're not. 177 as well. And once we're done with that, what's our daily spawn? Oh, geez, really? An Abra? I found a Pineco nest, so I'm going to avoid this Hitmonlee that just came in because I did get a shiny Pineco. If you ever find this nest, it's a pretty good nest to get. 1 in 64 odd rate of being shiny. If you don't have the shiny already, it's a great opportunity to get it, and it is a decent Pokemon for PvP once you get it turned into a fortress. But this one, maybe. Probably not, though. By the way, in case you're curious, this route is still going. I'm still on the same route. Made it to the end of this route. Unfortunately, no Galarian Birds. Did get another cell, though, so we got the 3 for the day. But as you can see, that was a big route. That was a really nice route. But it didn't pan out to have a bird in it, unfortunately. I know deep down is all RNG, but man, it's just so rough that we've been going so hard with, like, nothing, really. And, of course, we incense a hippo, and as you can see right here, actually, this lake really did fill up quite a bit. Luckily, it's not on the sidewalk, thankfully, but it's way higher than usual. And the shiny from the incense is a shiny Spearow. Wrong shiny bird, but whatever, we'll take a shiny. Really funny that we got this, though. I was not expecting to see that when I clicked on it. We'll see what happens with it. Maybe it'll have really good IVs, right? No, not even a little bit. And next up, we get another Staryu. 7 12-kilometer eggs. We'll see what happens with these ones. Got a Dino. Please, shiny Sandile. I've been really wanting one, but I just don't know if I'll ever hatch one. I've gone really hard on the eggs, too. You would imagine I would have at least seen one. Number 4 is a Pawniard. 3 to go. This one's another Pawniard. This one is another Vullaby. And this should be our last egg. It's another Pawniard. Not a single Sandile and all of that. Quick IV check real quick to see what we got going on here, but yeah, nothing too crazy. And our spawn is, well, it's gone now. Well, at least it wasn't a Galarian Bird. That would have sucked if that was a Galarian Bird and it just despawned on us. But I guess a Whalmer will do. Another daily shiny. We got another Nidoran. It's fun. Let's get a blue ball for a blue shiny just for fun here. Also, I was about to walk into this downed limb over here. That wouldn't have been great. Luckily, there's no cars in the road right now, so I can just go around it. Let's take a look at this one. It's, no, much better than the Spearow. But let's see what our next spawn is off of this thing. I don't believe it's the Fungus. At least I hope it's not the Fungus. No, that's just the route spawn. Also, why is my guy not moving? It's because I went around the tree. There we go. It's a Sandshrew. I would have never have guessed that this was going to show up. That's really funny. And a pretty big one, too. If only a bird would show up. We've seen almost literally everything else. Alrighty, Sierra. You want to do me a flavor and have a blue helmeted Relt? No? Okay. Let's see what we get in the daily, though, if there is anything on the daily. I think that Pidgey's on the daily. Yeah. Cool, I guess. It's another bird. Just brought down a Sierra. We still got the daily going, but it's only got a little bit left. No shiny shadow here. 178. We keep getting in the 70s. And this is our very last spawn on the daily, unfortunately. It is what it is, though. 2 whole hours and nothing. RNG is a cruel, cruel thing, but on the upside, there's literally 2 cliffs I just passed a second ago because I only had a couple minutes left on this thing and I didn't want to, you know, like go into there and possibly miss a bird. Once it loads in, we'll see how many things we caught. I definitely didn't catch everything. Some stuff did run on me. There it is. 201 Pokemon. Not bad all in all. As you can see, a lot of basic stuff. Nothing too crazy, unfortunately, but that's just how it is. Maybe next time we'll get one. It started to sprinkle, unfortunately, but here's one of the Cliffords. I should be able to do another Cliff and then another possible leader, but this one's not shiny. We'll see what happens with the other one, but I'm also gonna have to get the umbrella out because this is pretty bad. And now we're in a car with Ivan. How you doing, Ivan?
Yeah, what up?
He's trying to get a shiny Zamazenta. He hasn't gotten one, so fingers crossed. I also really need XL, or not even XL, just rare candy. And of course, Liz is here. Hi, Liz.
Hi.
Like I said, we're gonna be raiding a lot now. Obviously, can't do any more daily incense. They might do it though, and maybe they'll get a shiny bird. But I do have a Clifford here. He still doesn't want to do it. That's fine. 107 CP. At least he's giving me decent IV ones, all things considered. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get a shiny shadow today. But if not, obviously, you know, whatever. It's all RNG. And we got like 115 last time, so yeah. First Zamazenta down that I was able to do. 9 rare candies. Oh, like I said, I need these really badly right now. So I'm glad that Ivan and Liz decided to come out. And not as shiny. And Ivan didn't get it either. Hopefully he'll get his soon because he really wants it. Another Zamazenta here. I don't have this hundo, and this is not hit. It's 2127. That's bad. What about you, Ivan?
Dude, I got 2128 for like the 5th time.
Oh, God. Well, 9 rare candies. Very happy about that. But hopefully it's at least shiny for him. Let's see. No, not for him. And I didn't get it either. How about you, Liz? Nope. Ah. Hey, Ivan got the shiny. What's the CP?
2149.
Not bad, bro. Congrats.
We'll take it.
Ivan finally got his shiny. That's amazing. Very happy for him. I don't even see what I got for rewards, unfortunately, because I was so focused on his, but I'm so glad he got it. And I didn't get it, but 2155 as well. 33 off the hundo on this one. Congrats, Ivan.
Thank you.
2157 on this one. 3 rare candies. I will take all of them. And this one, not shiny either. Another one down. What do we got? 3 rare candies. Awesome. Cool if we got a shiny, but nope, not on this one either. Zamazenta doesn't want to be shiny, but the Shinx here does. It is boosted, like I've been saying. It's not like perma boosted 1 in 64. I believe it's like 1 in 125, but it could be perma boosted 1 in 64. But we've been getting a lot of these. Been getting a lot, but it's still a fun shiny to get, and maybe, just maybe, we got a good one. Yeah, not really. 1177, I want to say. And here's a Sierra just before another Zamazenta. Nope, no shiny shadow here. 183, decent number. Let's do the Zamazenta. Another Zamazenta, but what will you be? Please be good. No, 2109, terrible. How about those items? Not a single rare candy on that one, unfortunate, but do we make up for it with a shiny? We do not. Alrighty. Clifford, buddy old pal. Sierra's been good to us. You can too. Just, you don't want to do it though. That's fine. It'll happen eventually. Then we found a Sierra right next to another Zamazenta. Still no shiny shadow from her, 186. This one is a 2136. We got our shields, some items, 6 rare candies. Awesome, love to see that. Not shiny for Ivan, and not shiny for me either. 2127. How about those items though? No rare candy. And we're gonna get, not a shiny on this one. 2154, but item-wise, no rare candy. And we get ourselves not a shiny yet again. This one, 2168. At least it's up there. Items-wise, we get ourselves 6 rare candies. Love to see it. Not shiny for Ivan, though he did get a second one, which is great. And I didn't get it either. Oh well. The balloon brought me a Sierra, and she didn't have the shiny either. 168, not great. Our last one is a 2124. But how about those items? 6 rare candies. Very good. And of course, this one, not shiny either. Hey, no way. I even got 3 shinies.
3, baby!
Congratulations, bro. That's
Thank you.
awesome. And now we're gonna do a trade with Ivan because he didn't get his hands on a shiny Zacian, and I'm gonna just take one of his Zamazentas. We both want 2188. Good luck, sir.
Good luck, good luck.
We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky. That'd be cool if it goes lucky. I wouldn't mind a lucky one of these.
Insane.
It'd be so cool because it's gonna be not it. 2158.6. What about you?
2099.
I'm not gonna complain about mine. 15.15.9. Thank you. And now we're back home, and I did manage to get myself a shiny Absol on the way back home. I kind of just forgot to record it, but I recorded the game screen. But I do have 12 12-kilometer eggs now ready to go. Let's see what happens with these, and I've got a star piece going, so let's see how much dust we get as well. This is a Slandit. I want a Sandile shiny, so we see if we can that. That's a Ponyard. But yeah, we will see if we can get that is what I meant to say there. Kind of flopped a little bit, but we got ourselves a Dino. Maybe number Quattro. Nope, that is another freaking Ponyard. Well, we got 8 more chances to at least see a Sandile, so hopefully we will see one. And also, I wouldn't mind getting a hundo of a Varoom. I think it would be cool to get a hundo, but this one is another Ponyard. Let's see what the next egg gives us. Another Dino. This one right here is another Ponyard. Man, these things are showing up a lot for some reason. How about this one? A Vullaby. We're getting a lot of dust per hatch though, which is fantastic. That's a Sandile. There we go. Now just be yellower with a blue belly, please. Or a Pancham, okay. Love the amount of dust we're getting though. It's really needed right now. I really want to like power a lot of stuff up, but man, I'm just never gonna power up a shiny Sandile apparently. Let's see what we got here. That Slandit was a male. This wasn't that great. Let's just keep swiping. Yeah, it's looking like no hundos out of all of that. But the dust was very needed. I'm very happy with the amount of dust we got. Now before we wrap up this video, I did actually get some Hurricane shinies during the middle of the storm, so let's take you to those. We got a Hurricane shiny here, Zamazenta from Hawaii, which is pretty fun. So let's let's catch this one. Also, in the previous video, I got a shiny Zamazenta at the end of the video. I actually got back-to-back, but I was already rendering the video by the time I was done. So I didn't show you that one, and it was okay. It wasn't that great. But this one also isn't that great either. It's a 2147, but it is a Mega Goku bed. Nice, 10, 15, 15. Maybe good for Ultra League. Highly doubt it, though. I don't think people really use these, but let's just for fun. Yeah, no, not really, sadly. Got another Hurricane shiny here, and this is actually when the Hurricane's like directly above us. And as you can see, things are fine. It's just rainy and windy. It's really died down by the time it's gotten to me. Those of you on the West Coast, I hope you're all doing well at this time for sure. It was definitely a lot worse there, but it's died down by the time it's gotten to us. It's still a category 1, but it's not nearly as bad. And oh my god, a 15, 11, 10, that's pretty good. And here's our third Hurricane shiny. Don't know what's going on, I'm not complaining though. Shiny Carnivine's cool because it's a regional, and not everybody got their hands on this thing. So, if you need one, let me know. If you see me in person, of course. Obviously, I'm not gonna give it to just some random person that like asks for it online. But if you see me in person, I got you. I don't care. I'm more than happy to throw it at somebody. Especially with those IVs too. Those are not so great IVs. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below, have you gotten a shiny Galarian Bird yet? And also, have you ever caught a shiny in the middle of a natural disaster? Let me know in those comments down below. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.